Has the pod begun?
Yes, we're recording.
Oh, the pod has Gabby.
I'm chewing.
Yeah, if you'll just sort of finish up
That's
with your
Gabrielle. I'm Zachary and Elizabeth over here to our side, to our stage right?
We just made a discovery. We just made a scientific discovery, you see, that all of us go by nicknames. Is that a millennial thing that none of us have ever gone by any of our names? No one I know goes by their full name.
No, Zachary Quinto. Famous actor. Just
He's
read
not
something that he was
friend of ours.
friend of the pod. Just read that he was an absolute nightmare to serve.
Yeah.
I heard that he was a bad little thing in a restaurant in Canada.
Did we all just get that just now?
Yes.
I got that. I came up.
I really love Zachary Quinto. Always have. Think he's hot.
Sure.
And he was sort of the first gay in the zeitgeist, I would say, who wasn't gay, but was gay.
Like gay in like a shadow way.
Shadow gay.
Yeah,
He was
very,
the first
very
public
gay shadow.
gay. Yeah. And
dark gay.
He's dark
like
goth gay.
Jafar before he tipped. You know what I mean? Jafar before it all went crazy.
Jafar before it all went wild.
Jafar before all the power went straight
Right
to his head. The hot guy before that probably.
Zachary
played
Quinto
by
really hot in Star Trek
Spock.
playing Spock. And thank you,
Thank
team.
you, everybody.
Thank you, team. Thank you, Lizzie, on the keys as well.
Over here.
I'm
You're doing this.
Star Trek sign language.
Yep, you got it.
Very hot in that role.
Yeah.
Very fun on the
on set.
on set and on the press track. You know?
Totally.
And now he has been, maybe he's going crazy in the darkness.
Sure.
Well, maybe he never was as friendly as he seemed. And wow blasting right into the podcast. Why illusions can fool you.
Illusions can fool you. So from now on, we are going by our full Christian names.
I'm Zachary.
I'm Gabrielle, and that's
Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
Do not
And
fuck
Elizabeth
with us.
on the organ. Okay?
Elizabeth.
Really good stuff, Zachary.
I don't like Zachary Quinto. I'm going to jump back to that because I have a natural, innate fighting spirit towards other Zachs.
Oh, same.
Yeah, and it's
Towards
a nightmare
Zachs?
for you and
Not
me.
Elizabeth's, but Lizzie's. Other Lizzie's with an IE. I'm like, who do you think you are?
Oh my God, you must be grinding your gears about that show.
I've only met one Gabby. I've only met one Gabby.
That's impossible.
Really?
We've met multiple Gabbies together.
Who?
I'm not gonna
Don't
dox
out them.
Somehow, I feel like in this lifetime, max 3 Gabbies that I know of. I don't know. Gabbies don't come into my sphere because I know it's good for them.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
They don't
Zach's
come near me.
they won't stop and they will not stop trying to get into my sphere. I get a lot of Zachs who like me on Hinge. And that's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going
You
to
wouldn't
date.
do Zach on
That's
Zach?
specifically a gay problem. Because like a straight couple, if you're both named Taylor, you could be like,
I'm going to a wedding
Taylor.
soon that's Jesse and Jesse.
Exactly. That's fine.
Sister,
But when
you
it
never
is-
knew how much
I
I
really
miss
love
you.
But when it's a guy and a guy, like we're both Zach, like relax.
Yeah, that's so
okay?
gay.
You're both going to end up being daddy anyway.
Well, I think if their name is Zach, they need to start going by a nickname.
Zachary.
Like, what's their middle name?
Jonas.
That will be their name.
I would love to date a Gabriel. I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a twist.
Gabby and Gabe. That is like gender bending
That-
kind
that
of.
is gender bending.
That we'd get a married by RuPaul in a way, straight couple.
So what is the girl name of Zach? Zoe?
Why is that so awkward for you?
I hate that name.
Zoe is the classic. Every girl my age wants to name their daughter Zoe.
Yeah.
I've
Zoe was
always
very
wished my name was-
popular amongst, because Zoe
Yes.
101, obviously.
Yeah, but Zoe just sounds like it was invented for the show Zoe 101.
Which is awesome.
Did you watch this?
I just want to know, is there any like trace of that name before 2002?
No, there's no like Egyptian Zoe.
Zoe.
They're reading
Pharaoh
hieroglyphic and they're like, Pharaoh Zoe was all up in my business today. She literally was all in my area of the pyramid. And I was like, get out of my area. And she's like, no, this is my area.
I think I'll meet out my dad, like very much. Fucking bitch.
My dad's the fire god, you know, and it's like, okay, Zoe.
That is very Zoe energy. But otherwise, I don't know what like the feminine version of my name would be.
Zoe.
And what about you, Lizzie?
Eli? For
Thought of it.
Elizabeth? I don't know
He's
about
thought of it
Lizzie.
before.
That's good. That was immediate.
Well, Lizzie, yeah.
Elizabeth Edward.
Edward, yeah.
Ellis.
Edwina.
Elijah.
Elijah.
Feels right. right. Elijah feels right.
Elijah feels very right. And by the
Yeah.
way, guys, this is Le Podcast.
Speaking of Elijah, this is Le Podcast.
No nickname.
This is Le Podcast. I'm Zack Senor. That's...
Gabrielle, Brian.
And Gabby, what are you serving today?
I'm serving you. I have ribbons in my shoes. I'm serving you a little girl.
They look like leather skin.
Yeah, I like them. They look scary in a way. I am serving you ribbon dancing. I'm serving you the best ribbon dancer on the U.S. national ribbon dancing team.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like, damn, I gotta get that girl on my team.
Like,
She's
goddamn, the wrist control. She probably gives the best hand jobs in the world. She is ribbon dancing. She's,
like all with one motion.
Yeah. One pump.
One all the way.
One.
Oh!
Now that girl deserves a gold medal. I am serving you. You know that thing that I don't know what religion it is, but it's the pole, and all the girls are attached to the pole, and there's
Mayweather.
Maypole.
Maypole. It's the Maypole.
Maypole.
Mayday, Maypole. It's a Maypole.
And
I
all
don't
the
think that's religion.
I think it's
like pagan.
pagan.
Pagan. You are so girl who's got one of those ribbons, girl.
I am so the girl who has a ribbon, keeps getting tangled up. I'm like, stop, get out of my way.
Yeah.
Your ribbon's touching my ribbon. Your ribbon's completely tied up in my ribbon, but I'm blaming everyone else, but I'm the one fucking up.
Yeah, of course.
I clearly didn't practice the dance, the maypole dance. I clearly am unprepared. I was up all night with the priest, who's 80. I'm 14. I have
the pagan society.
Pagan society.
Yeah.
That's cool, by the way. The social currency I got from blowing the priest.
Yeah, you're less than. He's more though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, my virtue is gone for sure. And I'm just fucking up that maypole dance, but I'm the hottest girl.
Yes.
So it's like people don't really know what to think. You know, the audience of the maypole dance.
The watching, the townsfolk.
I'm serving you the parents that go to the maypole dance with a bag of orange slices and sit in their little lawn seat and watch their girls do their thing.
My idea of the purpose of that is for everyone in the town to kind of like see who's developing well. You know? Like that is what they're trying to do.
Well, yeah.
Like who's the next big thing?
Yeah,
in
who's
our
don't make me say it. Diamond.
Diamond.
What I've really realized from watching Bridgerton 4 times through this
Four
spring,
times.
4
Four on the
times
screen.
through.
I want there to be one in Scream Edit, and it's like 4.
Is that a big part of society back in the day was these large events. They would hide their daughters away until they filled out their gowns.
Like, spend some time with the boudoir.
And then they'd have a coming out ceremony where they're literally twirled around town just to be like, she has tits now.
She has tits, like take her
Hurrah.
exchange for some money.
Money and cows and cattle and land.
Oh my god, you would get so much cattle for your ass.
I would
girl.
absolutely not. I was so fucking hideous till 18 years old. I still am built like a Dutch boy, but now I add in ass. Okay. But back
now I
then,
have a red lip.
Back then, I mean, no tits, no hair extensions, no lip filler. Like I basically look like Larry the Snail.
Yeah, when I was like in my
Gary
scene
the
phase,
Snail.
I looked more like a nubile young woman. Like with my swoopy hair, like Bev, you brought me back to a fucking.
I looked like a penny board. Like I was not good looking. So I would be a spinster for sure and I would get married late.
Gabby, you are so humble because I don't believe that for 1 second you are
It's true.
princess with the pointy hat. Okay, because listen, you're forgetting that in any scenario, you're still you. And I know that
but I
you
was
will.
shy back then.
Bitch.
And nice, if you can imagine.
Can't even dream of it.
I
I'm just
swear,
saying
if we
that,
could
like-
get my childhood friend on the phone, Becca, friend of the pod,
Yeah.
she says that I was quiet and nice and she will back me up. And then I went to college and I became evil and loud.
Well, she is just so crazy.
Yeah, that I took the back seat.
But like even and what's not crazy and super nice to her, to the rest of the world, you're still fucking crazy.
That's a
True.
good point.
And I think that what I mean to say is that if you were in that environment, you would spin the hay of the horses, the hair of the horses, and you would make extensions. Okay?
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're
That's
Gabby
very
goddamn fucking Brian.
Yeah.
The third of your name or whatever.
The first of my name.
Okay, you would be stuffing your bra with the feathers from the chicken coop.
Yes.
Okay, you would be.
What's the dressmaker called?
The modiste.
The modiste. The modiste, Zack, watch Bridgerton. It's so
You don't think she would have so
fucking
much
gay.
fun with your little waist?
Oh my God. I would walk into the modiste and I'd say, measure me, you're gonna freak out.
You know what I mean? And she's just like, and the way you are,
The
so
waist of a spider.
You would so be like tighter tighter. I want my lungs in my neck.
I'm
Okay, and I
serious,
want.
bitch. I'm
And that's how you get
serious.
cleavage.
Right, that pushes everything
So
up.
think, like, you know,
I can't wait to get boobs this fall. It's all I
Coming
think
this
about.
fall.
coming this fall,
Coming
the
this fall.
podcast NC-17. Do you want to know what I'm serving?
Yeah.
Big time, big. Okay, something
Oh.
huge celebrity
Mr.
coming
Big.
in the room. Okay.
Can I get the gunk out of your eye?
Oh my God, embarrassing. This is an audio medium. No one had to know that.
You were blocking it until you went face
Oh
first
yeah,
with
there's
me.
gunk.
Get your eye gunk.
It's just little eye bugs.
Guys always have eye gunk.
I know.
Oh, sorry. I'm too focused on my inner life.
That's not true.
Not true, and my body.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah, well,
You
that.
were saying big celebrity.
Well, now sad, scared guy who's not famous at all. No, big time celebrity. I am feeling like the thing I'm famous for is
I
like
miss you.
I miss you as well. I miss you.
keep
And
going.
I miss
too,
you
Elizabeth.
both.
We haven't been together for a while.
I know, it's fine.
That's why I said I almost forgot how to do this. Look at us going off on.
I think we're
tangents
killing
about
it.
How much we love each other.
Don't even worry.
This all to be said, I feel like a huge warlord's ex-boyfriend. Like that's where my
Yeah.
fame is coming from. Is that like everyone's
like,
like,
I like know Putin.
like he's like Dracula's ex, like who ruined Dracula's life. You know what I mean? And Dracula's like
Wow.
fucking not over it.
That's why he turned to the dark side.
and like so everybody's like, that's like he's so snatched. His body's so snatched that
Like,
it got Dracula.
Like,
Okay.
seriously.
And he's like so awkward in front of me. Like he's like, oh Zach, how was that thing? I saw you were in London.
So you're in London.
I saw you were in London.
Oh, how was it?
It sounds crazy. Wow. Are the English audiences like different? I gotta go, Vlad. But
So good to see you. Wait. Fuck. I was gonna ask you something, but like, I don't remember. So how are you?
I'm already gone, bitch.
Oh God! But you're never allowed in Romania again.
So that is the vibe that I am feeling. And that's it.
I want to quickly say before we jump into our big segment.
Yeah.
I was just in Nashville this past weekend.
Right.
Oh, please.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're moving there.
Yeah.
La Podcast Nashville.
It is the best city in the world.
Kyle has a
hands
van
down.
outside. We're all getting in the van.
And we're
after
going.
this.
After this, like it's
And he's driving us to
Gabby, I hate to
Nashville.
say it, we're going straight there.
There's a van waiting outside.
I'll cancel my shows. I had my normal nights, which is just like honky tonk.
Honky
okay?
tonk. Loving
Hot
that though.
cowboy.
love
Were you
honky
kissing
tonks.
hot cowboys?
I didn't kiss anyone,
That's
Okay.
but you played Enchanté.
but I
with
played
these cowboys.
Enchanté.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know the
Obviously.
act of playing Enchanté.
I obviously played Enchanté.
Where it's sort of like nipping and biting and chasing and being sought after.
Yeah, being chased.
Mm.
I'm just kidding. I was chasing everyone and no one.
Do you wanna
was-
kiss me?
What are you up to?
Anybody want to make out?
There was one night that I was on the side of the street, no shoes on, 3 a.m. eating a hot dog. Do you understand? That was the trip.
Love that.
There's such a level of your party nature that like shoes are coming off, you're getting on a table. Woo!
Yeah.
Like you have that in you.
I know. But the last night, we went to a place called Nashville Palace.
Love.
It is a humongous warehouse
Mhm.
that is for country line dancing.
I love line
Oh fuck.
We walked in. I don't think any of us spoke for like an hour because we were in such awe
Yeah.
of what was going on. People were country line dancing to Pitbull.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Wait,
They'll do it to anything.
To Pitbull.
Yeah.
I was like this.
So were people like just going up with a perfect stranger and being like, "Well, I have this waltz," and then doing
Yeah,
it?
we fucked up and didn't stand close enough to the dance floor, so no one was asking us to dance. We were like way back on this high platform, like but it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And then
Oh my god, I can only imagine like the gay ones in Nashville. It's like that old board game where the monkeys are all linked together and you can't get them unlinked. You know,
Barrel of Monkeys.
it's gonna be a barrel
Yeah.
of monkeys. Okay.
Yeah.
Barrel of Monkeys. Speak power to Barrel of Monkeys.
Yeah,
I
let's
feel like
not erase
there's there's probably gay ones, gay waltzes,
And-
gay.
I'm a gay honky tonk.
Research that.
Gay honky tonk.
Coincidentally, I was there at the same time as podcaster comedian from Liverpool, Adam Rowe. And he texted me and he said, one of our listeners just told me you were here. Where are you? So we fused international comedy in Nashville,
International
Tennessee.
within headquarters of Nashville.
And we looked at each other one night and we said, we are moving here and we are creating a comedy scene in this city,
I love it.
whether they like it or not.
Well, let's do it. I want to go right now. Let's
I
go in the
wanna-
fall. Get your boobs to move there.
Obviously, I'm gonna get my boobs before we move to Nashville.
Convalesce in Nashville.
Convalesce.
Oh my God.
Convalesce.
Convalesce in Nashville.
Here's the deal. My new thing is that I want a cowboy.
Mhm.
I want him to be so dumb that people are shocked he's not in a helmet. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah. No,
Mhm.
yes, I know.
Whoa, he's banging against walls.
Mm.
You understand? But he cannot verbalize his emotions.
No.
He cannot verbalize almost even words.
Mm-mm.
He barely can walk in a straight line,
Mhm.
but he can dance.
But this boy can
Okay.
dance, I'll tell you
But
what.
this boy can dance.
That's how you talk, like bees.
Yeah.
How like bees tell each other where the pollen is by a few 1-2 step. 1-2 step. That's a funny sketch of breakdancing, but that's how they're communicating.
Yeah, that's really
And
write
everyone's
that
in a
down.
bee costume.
Lizzie,
Great.
write that down. I'm writing it down. She goes,
You're-
I'm writing it down.
I'm writing it down.
Some things don't need to
That's
be
crazy
written down.
because I think my type
film.
is changing. I don't want a dumb idiot. I want that to be as rising.
yeah, that's what
Totally.
I
I
mean.
want that, but I am doing.
He's a hidden intellectual.
I'm doing a new martial art. That's all I'll say on hot air, on a hot mic. Immediately start talking about it.
He actively said he wasn't going to talk about this.
I'm just saying, like, I think I need a brutal guy
Oh, I've done that
with
already.
with hard who's like a disciplined and trained master vibes.
I agree.
Yeah, like a trained master who and the master and the student vibe will always be shifting.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's how wrestling guys is fun as well. So
as well.
that's how we get over our. It's gonna sound like domestic disputes, but it's not.
But it's all
like
consensual.
I've
it's like
already
they're
dated a
playing.
guy with cauliflower ear, so I'm done with that.
Sure.
I
want a rodeo. I want to be a buckle bunny.
I kind of want
That's
cauliflower
very
ear.
good.
You want a cauliflower ear?
I kind of want a little cauliflower ear.
Oh, you don't want a cauliflower
Just a
ear.
little bit.
Let's go to the rodeo. Fuck.
I'm
Wait,
down.
The
We-
Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. We could go. We could stay at my parents.
When is it?
Obviously. It's in February, so I'd have to do
I'll go.
next year's.
Okay,
But they
well,
have
let's
a-
put it in the Google
Do you
now.
know the 2 times I ever saw the Jonas Brothers was at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo because you have the rodeo and then they do music performances after the rodeo, so you get like 2 for 1.
Oh my god!
It's a BOGO.
It's a
BOGO! Let's go!
We gotta go. Rodeo BOGO.
Rodeo
The
BOGO.
Name of
podcast
the pod?
brings you rodeo BOGO. Name of the pod episode.
Rodeo BOGO episode title.
Okay, wait. Let's go. I feel like our listeners are probably so shell shocked because we're moving to London, Big Ben. We're Big Ben
Big
vibes.
Ben.
We love them over there.
Big Ben's my ex.
So, guys, I just want you guys to know that your listenership matters, and the more people from America will move to Nashville, the more people from the UK will move to the UK.
Big vote.
Big vote.
Big vote. Check your phone. Text 5555 to the podcast now.
Text Lady Gaga to the podcast now.
Just Gaga now to the podcast 45 to get an exclusive T-shirt and access to the grand finale pass.
Why are we not the radio hosts of Z100? I beg that question every day.
Well, I think at this point it's a volunteer gig.
That's true. But we were born for that.
Do you want to jump directly into our segment?
I really do. So what I
I'm
haven't
scared.
told you guys is that this episode is airing the week of the 4th of July.
America. Fuck yeah.
America, you're not so bad.
I'm liking you,
I'm loving
actually.
you right now.
Other than the big mess.
So for our big
Sure.
segment, we've talked about doing this for a long time. We are going to be ranking. We can smash or pass. We can do whatever you want. Presidential portraits.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've picked ones that I both like and find very curious. And presidents that we've talked about in the past.
Bringing back old
Flames.
flames.
Old flames, new flames.
Martha.
So let me know when you have the first one
okay.
pulled up. The first one isn't easy. We're starting soft.
So we're
We're
gonna be
starting soft because we can't do 4th
Glasses.
of July without first talking about ready for the official portrait of Jorge Washington.
Oh my God, Georgina.
This is his official presidential portrait.
What the hell is he doing?
He's saying, look over there.
I want to say, like, okay, I know, like, he's wearing the little gay ass wig because he has to.
He has to.
I sort of am on the side of the gay ass wig.
Like, it's
I
like,
love the gay ass. It's
you
better
could-
than what's underneath.
I don't know. I feel like underneath, if it was like tight, like a tight, like hair military cut, like he'd look like a commander, like one of those Republican commanders who's
I
always
think-
texting gay guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Totally.
But I think we could all agree he looks like a snapping turtle.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
like
one
find
hu-
me a man over 40 who doesn't. How about that?
Well, I think it goes either snapping. It goes animal of the sea or animal of land or animal
Hawk.
of the air.
I understand why it's an eagle. He looks
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
like a falcon.
Here's why I'm pro little gay wig.
Say.
Is because something that we are actively battling in today's society as women is bald guys.
Yeah.
We are battling them physically. We are battling ourselves to say, will we allow it?
Mhm.
We are. There's so many sides to this battle, right?
Mhm.
Not an issue back then.
No.
Not
Not
an
an
issue,
issue.
but
Well, I
you
think
got to
there were
worry about
bigger
all the baby
issues.
powder, all the scabies that get lost. And then it's like, and now he has all a weave, and you do as well. Like it's like
Yeah, but then he has a little empathy for this.
Well, also
styling.
his teeth are really bad.
Well,
his
I imagine he
teeth
has
are
no teeth. He
really
just
bad.
puts in the wooden ones every so
Well,
often.
Well, they weren't.
They're not
wood.
wooden.
Oh, they
They're
were from
slaves.
slaves' teeth.
Yes.
They're slave teeth. They're horse,
Babe,
donkey,
can you
and
take those
slave
out? Yeah.
Can
Have you
bring
ever
up
seen
an
the
image?
picture? It's horrific.
Oh wait, I'll just do it.
Like I would just eat soup, bro. Like that's all I would do.
I mean, like,
Oh,
Are they really bad?
it's really bad.
George Washington.
I mean, I'll show you. Gabby's pulling up a picture, but
Oh, those are terrible.
it's really bad.
Terrible.
So yeah, that's what he's putting in his mouth.
I
every
mean,
day.
George.
I mean,
like,
yeah, I got.
you're
something
the
better.
president. Get veneers.
But I think this was luxury.
That was
even have
state of the art.
this. This
back
was
then,
state of the
yeah. That
art.
was like the best thing they could get.
Do you have it? Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
will say the horse and donkey teeth look better than the slave teeth.
Yeah, for sure. I would like wear them, like to like flirt. I'd be like George.
It's like when you take a baseball hat off a hot dog.
It's back then, so he just like lets me take them out of his mouth. I'm like, all right.
I'm not about to tell you a lie.
Ah.
Oh, it tastes like fucking donkey shit. Wow. He probably was absolutely hideous, but we know that he had the confidence like no other.
And so, and that's what I was, an inner energy can make a nation,
Yeah.
literally.
Also, like, you're the first president, like, absolute smash on my end.
Like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
smash because he's like he invented a role. Like he like was
Yeah.
like I'm gonna
president.
do like he was like we don't want a king, and he's like, well, can I be president? And then they're like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Genius.
genius idea. I think back to the bald thing. He probably was sexy. I think the issue why in the modern day you don't like a bald man is because like it's like he's not strong and buff. So it's like he looks like a baby cherub. But
There's
a
a lot
guy
of
who
strong,
is
buff,
strong
bald
and buff
guys.
and bald is hot. Like I think
Not
that's
for me.
I think bald can be hot. I
bald
think
can be very
it,
hot.
it just really depends on the rest of the package.
You do you, and I'll do me, and mind
And-
your business.
Hey,
And I
have
love
Kyle
that.
pumped full of him, so like
Yeah, yeah.
don't worry about it. But I'm saying they're like Jason Statham. is a great
Extremely hot
example.
guy sexual awakening for me.
Totally, but that's like the best of the best. Do you understand?
I
Sure, but it
understand.
exists.
That's like comparing all blondes to Heidi Klum. Like, let's get real.
I mean, but I just want to say the initial comparison is fucked up because you see how many guys out here with full heads of hair that look like goddamn bitches. Okay, they look terrible.
I am distracted by a full head of hair.
Sure.
What?
Unless they're ugly.
Unless they're fucking ugly. Okay.
Next.
Let's
But
move on.
smash. We all
Smash.
could agree
Smash.
smash.
We can all agree a smash.
And he was 6'1".
And he was tall.
Oh, back then that was 6'9". So
So-
that's really cool.
This next one is kind of the opposite physically, but this is our second president, John Adams.
John Adams.
Yikes, imagine living in that shadow.
I know.
looking
I'd
like
be
this.
like, oh God. And you could
This
tell in
is
his
his
eyes that he's like, is this good enough? Is this good enough,
I know you
monsieur?
got, like, monsieur, I will try, monsieur.
A bear, like English. Rosy ass cheeks, ouch to the artist. Like the artist was like, you don't need to include that.
There's no one who needs Cicablast cream more than this guy. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He is 5'7", if that.
Damn. Talk about number 2. Okay, yeah.
You know, George Washington was like, come on. He's like, stop, George, stop.
Stop,
Like, he
stop.
was like fucking with him in
Yeah,
the White House.
yeah.
You went, oh, you're the next president? I was like, George, stop. I'm the president now. Dude.
I bet they're like, and guys, here he is, the next president. Wah. He's like, hi.
George Washington goes, wah, wah.
I'm the thinker one. Yeah, no one wants this. I
Yeah.
would say they made him look soft and like virginal somehow.
Yeah,
in
but
the
yeah.
picture.
He does have beautiful eyes.
There's a
I will
purity
say.
to him in a way.
I know, but George
Sweet
Washington had a
16,
strength to him.
Gonna
Yeah.
spread my
He
wings.
he does feel very
16.
sweet in this picture.
Sweet, but sweet and scared. It's not.
Sweet
It's
and
But
not.
who
as
wants
sweet
a
and
leader
strong.
who's sweet?
Tell me about it.
Sure.
I want a leader who's cutthroat.
And
Totally.
and like would put those goddamn donkey teeth in and eat a goddamn piece of fucking
Totally.
pepper cake.
Pepper cake.
That's a fun fact.
That's a fun fact.
That's lore of the podcast, which is also American history.
Can you bring up his wife if you don't mind?
Absolutely. Abigail.
Abigail.
Abigail Adams.
Abigail Adams, AA.
Okay. Hold on. We got a couple.
Was she
of
hot?
pictures. The younger ones seem promising.
Abigail is a hot name, I will say.
The older ones feel
mean.
a little
people didn't like her
worse.
when they were drawing
Yeah,
these.
yeah. We only want the young
You
ones,
could tell
obviously.
when they liked them.
Because we all know famously what Martha looks like, and you know how we feel.
You can't interpret, like, the painter pitied this man. He was like, saw that he's
He
not
did.
very powerful.
You could really see the painter's perspective in this.
Yeah, like
He said,
he's
poor
he's a
little
big baby.
fool.
This is young Abigail.
snatched. Oh my God, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Can you text that to me?
Yeah.
She is a dark delight, that girl is.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Catherine Zeta-Jones. Now, okay, so now I'm actually maybe a little bit more on John Adams' side.
If he could
because
pull a pussy
he
like that.
pulled pussy like that. Like, to be able to pull pussy like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously George was walking up with plain Magoo.
Well, oh yeah, Martha Washington, not really known for her looks.
Her
they say.
beauty.
Okay, hear me now. It's giving Steph Dack.
Yeah. Steph's a vampire. Steph's a vampire.
Oh my God, Steph's a vampire.
And she was like, ugh, like.
Oh, fuck.
Fine. I'll
He loved that she was being a bitch to him.
She was goth. She's goth chic. Her Botox is pumping in this.
She has fox eyebrows.
She literally is like.
She has the fox thing.
This
done.
is an Instagram girly. She would be in the Charlie XCX music video.
Yeah.
Although that nose in the modern day would be different.
Hairline's a problem.
Well, yeah.
Well, I think it's just also how her hair is styled.
Yeah, it's pushed back.
So bizarre.
I can really see what she
How
looked like.
bizarre.
Give her curtain bangs.
Yeah, she is like. I mean, I really like her. I think she needs a little lip filler and maybe chin lipo, but other than that,
I think like she would do very well with the caked on Instagram look,
Yes.
like Kim
Mm.
Kardashian.
Mhm.
totally.
Like she would look really good in that style.
She kind of looks like Maisie Williams.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh
see
yeah.
that.
Like if you mix together Maisie Williams and Kim K. Yeah. Like
The perfect
that-
fusion.
that is
Totally.
John Adams' Abigail.
Can you look up all these guys' wives so we can continue?
Sure.
Because I think that's a
It
necessary.
really does
Sure.
affect our opinion. So it's
I
going to be a
know.
pass for me on John Adams.
But
It's
but a smash for Abigail.
It's
The
a
smash for his wife.
Ab, and it's a pass for John for me.
Hot girl, ugly husband, classic.
Classic, but it's like he probably had a great personality.
We're like George Washington and Martha, sort of a mid-off, if you ask me.
Now,
Yeah.
no, this is my guy.
This next one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to preface this by saying this was a very bad man, but his portrait,
Is gorgeous.
I don't think it's gorgeous. It's just so like, whoosh.
Yeah,
It's the best way I can describe it. So this is our 7th president.
Really bad man.
Andrew
That's a
Jackson.
perfect description for this.
Yes. Oh my God.
There is absolutely a
There's a-
fan in that room.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
Andrew Jackson. Horrible man.
What did he do that was so bad?
Trail of Tears. A
Wow.
lot
What was
of
the
bad
Trail of Tears again?
forcibly relocated.
Forcibly
Native
relocated
Americans.
all
the
Native Americans.
Really bad stuff.
Really
many,
bad
many-
stuff over here. And
Yeah.
I gotta say, and
So
I'm
thumbs
not
way down.
even just, and like, put all that aside, I don't really like his outfit either. You know what I mean?
I mean,
To
he's
make matters worse.
way worse.
Yeah.
He is not in a good look.
Yeah.
I would not smash this
I will
guy.
say he does look like the first evil one.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, depending on how you look at it, he kind of
You
is.
know there was a first.
He was
evil one.
very controversial at the time, and I think continues to be. But yeah, there's a wispiness about this portrait that's so different from all the ones that.
There's a fan in
Maybe
there,
it
and there's a
speaks to the
filter.
fact
He
that-
face tuned it.
Maybe it speaks to the fact that he's a social goddamn chameleon. I could see this person being a goddamn snake. Tells you one thing, does a completely separate thing.
He
Yeah.
is pulling the levers of society behind our backs.
And do you
Yeah.
see like the wistful sadness in his brow?
he knows he's
Guilt.
evil.
Guilty
Yeah.
is what I
Guilty
see.
is judge.
Now, like, let's see his husband or wife.
I just
Freudian
texted
slip,
it.
gay guy.
Gay guy.
I just texted it to you. A link to.
A link.
This is Rachel
Obviously.
Jackson,
I don't know.
and I think we're going to be passing on both of these, to be honest.
Hey.
but don't
give
be
her,
mean.
give her.
I mean,
Don't.
what the fuck?
God damn it, evil finds a companion, and it's ugliness. Okay,
Evil and ugly go hand,
hand in hand. Do you notice how maybe like John Adams, pure of heart, draws purity and beauty around him?
Exactly.
Like Abigail Adams. You want to know what happens when you
Evil.
harbor destruction?
Rachel.
Rachel, literally Rachel.
Also,
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, the bonnet, honey, you're 47 in this.
Take off the bonnet.
Take
that's for
off the
virgin.
bonnet.
That's for those who
That's-
are chaste.
Yeah,
okay?
that's clearly for those who are chaste.
So get wrecked, bitch. Okay.
Clearly not chaste, bitch.
What is
And
that,
your
a doily?
11s need some juice.
What is that? A doily? What is that? A little doily?
Oh,
those little frock collars. Those have been out for 200 years.
you fucking
Belt.
idiot.
Look at that belt. The big
Little
buckle.
high.
Good Lord.
Really trying to bring the eye down, bitch. And guess what? My eye's right on your ugly mug.
I know, and I'll tell you what, that little Mary Magdalene little frock you got up on your head to make you look godly makes you look goddamn disgusting.
Fuck you, Rachel.
Fuck you, Rachel.
Oh, Rachel.
And tweeze your eyebrows. It's easy.
Like you're the president.
That's why. I know that it's like a woman could do anything, but there's
Step up, step
it up. Okay.
You're front facing, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. I wonder what her big project, like Michelle Obama's like turnip for what? I bet hers was I'm ugly as fuck.
Pause. Did you just say Michelle Obama's big project was turn up for what?
Turnip for what? To eat healthy?
Was that it?
It was the whole thing.
I don't recall, but I know
Look it
that
up just to
thing was
fact
about-
check me.
I thought it was called Just Move.
I mean, I'm sure she had a few campaigns, but one is turnip for what? Like eat turnips or eat vegetables.
That, according to, I'm saying turnip for what as a thing.
That is stunning.
So why don't you and this fucking girl go to the same?
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I was saying I haven't heard that before and I love it.
I love it.
Oh, you just looked at me like,
No, I mean, it was,
what,
What
the,
the
hell
fuck?
did you just say?
it just flew out of your mouth.
Okay.
All right. So
Who's
next
this?
up. So this one
Wait.
I gave
Oh.
because we've talked about him before. Your namesake, the 12th president, Zachary Taylor.
Oh my God, I've never
Oh.
seen him in his visage.
Kind of like orc, kind of hot orc vibes. I'm
This
really.
is
Oh
Mr.
my God.
Taylor,
Oh my
if you're
God.
nasty.
I'm not gonna lie, he has that kind of face of like where he'd be in the like an old ancient library, like hello, like he seems like
He
an
doesn't
What can I
ancient.
help you?
He seems like an ancient one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's an old soul.
Yeah, shout out.
I really like him. I feel like he would. I want to sit on his face, kind of.
I love his sword.
You know what energy
He's posing with
giving
strength and power.
is
Yes.
shark. He has like a great white vibe to him.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that I am his reincarnation. And if you notice, he has a curl. I always have a little curl.
That's true.
This is my great grandfather.
I really like his outfit. He is really showing both strength and there's like a gentle nature to his facial expression.
You're right, like a humility in how strong he is. That
A
he
nobility.
understands the devastation of that which he wields in his hand.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then he so he's very delicate with your body. You know? You get that?
Yeah.
Like he treats your body like goddamn silk. Okay? Like he's laying down a silk cloth.
That is so
Okay.
true. But his hands are so callous.
They are so close that you just buckle onto the way. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to see his wife.
I
She
just
better have
texted it.
boobs.
This is Margaret Taylor.
Margaret.
I know.
This is my past wife's wife in a past
Ooh,
life.
I
so.
don't think you're gonna like it, but
It's not great.
Was he gay and it was a
she's
front?
very severe, I would say.
Oh, at least it's like a photograph.
It is a
I didn't know
photograph.
there was photographs.
I think if she smiled, it would be better. Not
Wow,
to, like,
Lizzie.
not to be sexist, but
I think.
Give us a smile,
give us a
baby.
smile.
I mean, okay.
For a portrait. Come on.
Let's get one thing very clear. This is like she needs a gay makeover,
Totally.
a cat eye, a little inner happiness, hair done up. She would be a goddamn runway model.
No,
Yeah.
it that actually is true.
I
Yeah.
agree. That's why I said, come on.
A little smoky
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
And if she goddamn smiled once in her life, pick it up, sweetheart.
Pick it
Toots.
up, Toots. Come
Honestly,
on.
just let
Give me a
the hair
smile,
down.
Tape.
Toots.
Unbutton the first button of the dress. Done.
And it's Times Square.
Oh my god.
Times Square.
Well, also
It's
like
giving Times Square.
Yeah.
It's
this
giving
hair,
Gen
if
Z
you
90s.
blur your eyes, could be like a very hip bob. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I think she's so close.
Yeah.
I think that she just needs a girlfriend. Like
Yeah.
she needs like a girl's best, like a girly.
Yeah, it's clear she's been around men because
She is gorgeous.
no,
This woman would be gorgeous if she had the right outfit.
she just
think-
needs a little help.
Yeah. There's no other pictures, I don't think.
What
Oh,
about this?
Who's this? Who's this little number? This is Sarah Taylor. Was the first. Oh,
I think that's their daughter.
Hell yeah. At least the
Okay.
daughter was goddamn snatched.
Yeah.
The daughter was pulling it.
Like like a very severe, beautiful mother who's learned that the world is evil.
Yeah.
And then her daughter is like gorgeous and she's like, no, Bethany.
And experiences the happiness she never felt. And
Yeah,
the freedom
yeah.
she never felt.
But because she gets like, her dad's the president.
My job is to pick you up. Because as a woman, you will always fall. That,
Yeah, like that kind of inverted mother archetype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Totally.
that was my Faith Hill impression from me.
That was great.
I love that. Okay, next up, this portrait. This is a president that
Who
like
is
nobody talks about, but the portrait is such a vibe,
It's
in
such-
my opinion. This is our 15th president, James Buchanan.
Okay, wallflower. Who is
Show,
this 15?
show this portrait. Vibe.
Oh!
Talk about Vavavu.
Oh my god, he
is
has star
giving-
quality.
I can't believe he's not famous.
He looks like he's about to like be like, no, like do
Yeah.
like a beautiful opera.
Oh, he is giving a magician with his own secret.
That's right.
I love how slimming the black is.
yeah.
I cannot get enough of how slimming is black.
Slimming this black.
And like, okay, just let me
Just get in there. Get in there.
get
I
in
mean,
there with his sort of like mysterious face of a genius. Don't you
Yeah.
see that? Like
Yeah.
he knows something.
He has secrets from the from lives past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Playful nature that like the artist had trouble making him serious.
Yeah.
He was because the artist
He was
would be like-
cracking jokes.
He's like, you almost done? I gotta get to dinner in a fortnight. Hey, like
he's Andrew Dice Clay. He's colonial Andrew Dice Clay.
And here's a fun fact.
Unmarried.
Unmarried, lifelong bachelor, rumors about his sexual orientation.
He's a gay guy. 'Cause
You're
he has
gonna
star
tell me
quality.
that's not a gay
He's
guy.
a gay guy.
If you
most
have star
likely.
quality, you're gay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. 1 + 1 = gay.
Well, it's like a
Yeah.
square and a rectangle. Like a straight person, you know what I mean? Like they could not be gay. But a gay person has star quality.
I am there still.
Like a gay person has star quality and like
Like
hard stop.
Period.
If you're gay, you have at least an ounce. Gay.
Gay.
So no like bachelor.
I
No.
love the phrase lifelong bachelor.
His like quote unquote first lady, the woman who acted as the first lady, was his niece.
That is such a
That's so
sitcom.
gay.
That is so
such
gay
a
guy.
sitcom. That is
Yeah.
such a sitcom.
Well, someone's gonna have to do all this work around here.
I'll do it.
Her name was Harriet. Shout out to Harriet.
Harriet, darling, please.
He's like a gay queen being
Oh
like,
my God.
the White House is a mess.
The White House is a mess, Harriet. I need you. I need you here, and I need you here every single day.
I hate to say it, but I need a woman's touch. Yeah.
Don't quote me, Harriet.
I don't know. The boys are. He's like pinching all the boys. You know, he's a pincher.
Oh,
he's a fucking pincher.
He's a fanny pincher for sure.
Yeah, like chill. Like and he's like that kind of older gay guy who's like a
Touchy.
little too flirty with the busboy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like chill out.
I would have loved to meet you 20 years
Like
ago.
ooh, so strong. Like just shut up.
Oh, shut
Like,
up. Okay.
Okay, this is going to be the last one we do, but we have
No.
3 more that we're going to do on the Patreon.
Hear that,
are a
girls?
little bit more modern. So if you're loving what we're doing, we're going to jump to the Patreon.
Oh,
and
modern
do
presidents
more.
filled with modern context that
More, yeah,
might make you
more
emotional.
general modern one.
Uh-oh. Political commentary in the podcast
Yeah.
way. Are
But in
they
the
hot
pod-
or not? No matter what they believe in.
We do not care. This is superficial,
Period.
Done.
but almost to a spiritual level. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Sometimes you go so far up, you go right into the metaverse.
Okay, we're going to God the wrong way. Okay,
Loophole.
loophole.
Now, next one is
This is
Daddy
our
Zaddy Hot.
Daddy Hot. This is our 16th president, Baberham Lincoln.
Baberham Lincoln.
Baby, baby. Ooh. What are you thinking all the way up there, Daddy?
So tall, so
about
tall.
slavery.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yikes.
sorry.
Sorry.
I'll let you work. Close the office door.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to fix slavery over
Oh,
here.
all right.
Oh, sorry.
I was just trying to flirt, but I'll go get your mail.
I'll get you coffee. Okay, sorry.
All right.
No,
Oh, God, he's so serious all the time.
I mean,
look-
isn't he gay? Wasn't
No.
there rumors that
Is there? Let me
look.
is Gaberham Lincoln?
no, I mean, he was famously married to
He
Sweet
famously
Mary.
laid pipe. I don't know what you're talking
But
about.
he did also famously have giganticism.
Hot.
That's like
Hot.
the modern day, we're all dating guys with autism.
Yeah.
That back then they were like, I'm trying to get a guy with giganticism.
It's because they just started getting like
Wait.
eating food, so people just started to get to be the height.
Yeah.
So the rumor is that he was bisexual.
Bye. He was like bye.
He was bi.
Wait, President Abraham Lincoln is bi.
Abraham Lincoln was bi.
Was a
Guys.
bi icon.
Wait.
We're not talking about that enough.
Abraham Lincoln was bi.
Abraham Lincoln was bi.
Abraham Lincoln was bi, like girls and guys.
Like girls and guys.
Girls and guys.
Do you think he was doing it to impress girls, or was he secretly
I
gay?
think he was trying to be the first sort of like liberal president, and he's like,
I'm bi.
no, seriously, free the slaves. And I'm like, I'm bi.
Listen, I could see both sides.
I could see both sides of everything because I'm bi.
And then the Civil War taking place was really about his sexuality.
Yeah.
And luckily, gay won.
Gay always wins. Happy June.
Happy June. Love wins every time.
He was tall. I mean, he would sweep up in the gay community. And a tall guy really can gender bend in a way that everyone thinks he's hot.
Well, like a small guy and a small girl. A small girl can gender bend and be a little lithe boy, little Dutch boy.
Little Dutch boy, yeah.
No, I mean, you
Smash,
can tell that.
smash till the
Big
cows
smash.
come home. Do
Yeah.
you understand?
Big smash. Do you want to pull up his wife,
No.
dear
Fucking
Mary
bitch.
Todd Lincoln?
Mary Todd
Is it
Lincoln.
a twink?
Mary Todd fucking probably an uggo.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, a smash hit.
I
Show
mean,
me immediately.
I mean,
Show me her
there's-
immediately.
I mean,
guys.
I picked the most
Flattering.
you picked
flattering.
you picked the right photo.
I know.
I need
for
to see
obvious
this.
reasons.
Cacao.
Oh wow! Thank you so. Oh, I
Thank
mean,
you
like,
for your
Anytime.
service.
hey,
Anytime.
I just want to say your husband did some great stuff. Clearly, I can see now. My eyes are open. He was fucking not bi. He was gay
That's a
as
gay
fuck.
guy.
That's a
Because
gay guy.
I mean, this is an ugly woman.
I'm
This
so
is an
sorry
ugly
that
woman,
she's long gone.
but she is pulling a look.
Totally.
She is.
He was like, listen, dress up.
Dress up. Put something
I
in your
think you
hair.
should put on the doilies again. Put on the doilies again.
Darling, you're the president's wife. Dress up.
Well, I can really see that she's going head over heels, okay?
To impress.
To impress. That is bells and whistles incarnate, I'm seeing.
Yeah.
This is the ice cream truck.
But
do you understand?
Do you see the sadness behind her eyes?
Darkness.
Do you see the,
Yeah.
my husband's always at work and always with the boys?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's
he doesn't
a
even
deep
know.
sadness to her.
You know that she doesn't even know the kind of gay shit he gets up to.
She had a lot
She's
going
like, honey, is this enough? Do you like how I look? Do you like how I look? That's
She
her
just
energy.
thinks it's her
I'm getting
duty.
sad for her, actually.
She just thinks it's her duty to be stuck by the president.
She has deeply sad eyes. It's actually making me emotional.
I know.
Okay.
I she has a beautiful soul, and I think she believes that she is doing something just.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to Mary.
Shout
Mary
out to
Todd
Mary
Lincoln,
Todd
I want you to
Lincoln.
know that I probably would have hooked up with
Smash.
Mary, I would
Emotionally
love.
for Mary Todd.
It's such a read.
What is
Lizzie.
she known for?
Masked and being nice. I would smash emotionally.
Emotionally. Wait, wasn't Mary Todd Lincoln known for something?
She was a little nuts.
In what way?
I think she had a lot of. Let's see.
Oh, isn't this what the Cole's show is
Yeah.
about? Okay.
Wait, she went a little crazy.
She was a little. I mean, she was allegedly a little kooky.
Like what?
She
do you,
it's described as stormy moods,
well, yeah.
coupled with
okay.
rumors of
Okay.
delusions, constant headaches, and I don't know what that word is. Lead historians to
I have a
suggest that she was
My
insane,
husband.
menstruation,
What to say?
What?
menstrual, and the female wildcat of the age. She's described.
I mean,
Mean
talk about a show.
Oh, my
the
God.
female wildcat of the age.
Yeah.
That's what I hope they say about us.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's my new Instagram bio.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Gabby, Brian. Oh,
The
you are
female
so.
wildcat
I have
of
a
the
headache.
I have a headache. Call my husband.
Oh my
Where
God.
is he? Get him.
Is he with
Get him.
He's with the boys again. You're at the
Get him.
stables. Get him.
Get him.
You'll be getting him right now.
You'll be getting him right now. I'm the president's wife.
Oh.
Doesn't that mean anything?
Grasping on power that doesn't even exist.
Doesn't that mean anything?
Abraham!
I've been sitting here in insane.
And she's on this huge thing, and in the middle of it, she's like, "Does that mean anything?" And then a guy
Does anything mean anything?
is in the bedroom with Abe is like runs out, and so so it makes her whole emotional speech even crazier.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
the
wrapped
drama.
in the curtains like
Gay guy Abe.
Gay Abe. Gay Abe. Does the country know?
Does everyone laughing at me?
Know?
Everyone's laughing at me. I guess everyone in this house knows.
Everyone's laughing at me. Smash. The maids are talking. The maids talking.
Because and they're probably whispering and laughing, being like, "Poor girl."
Poor girl.
People, that's probably what was happening, and that's what I'm seeing for when this portrait was being or picture was being taken.
Yeah.
That she saw the girls laughing because Abe was on set flirting with one of the guys. And she was like, he's doing it in front of everybody. That's how little he cares about if I see.
Yeah. Take the picture now.
Wow. So that is a little picture we painted of what we interpret this photo to be.
Yes. A photo tells 1,000 words. What's that phrase? A picture's
worth 1,000 words.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Nailed it. Yeah.
And on that note, we do have to wrap up. We were doing a couple more on the Patreon, so join us over there.
Patreon.com/the podcast.
We do fun things. We have an open live chat. It's a running chat. It's like a chat room.
$5 a month. That's literally not even a latte these days. In this economy, that's not even a latte.
Well, all the prices are going up. Ours are going to stay exactly the same. And if you guys want to see us maybe do a mukbang, I'm thinking maybe you give us $100. It's one of our tiers.
Yeah.
And you could watch us do a mukbang. This time we're thinking of doing a tub-sized Caesar salad.
Oh,
so
I need that right now.
Do you guys challenge us to the Caesar salad challenge on the podcast?
Do you challenge us to the Caesar salad challenge?
Because we will give that money back to us, to the business.
And $10 a month, you get different things. You get more things. You get a shout out. You get to be our surrogate of the month. What else do you get, Lizzie?
Surrogate of the week, and you also get the full episode.
Early access.
Early
Friday
spoiling.
before
That's
each
right.
week.
That's
You get early
right.
access. You're in the chat as well, which is active chat. We all have our notifications on, and I look at it honestly all the time.
Look at what you say.
I was in there drunk the other day.
It's true.
Hell yeah.
I got drunk and I was in the chat.
like loose in the chat.
Yeah.
I love that.
So it's fun.
So speaking of surrogate of the week, we do have two today. So our two surrogates are Gina Marie Rose.
Oh my
Gina
God.
Marie Rose. That is the vice president's wife during during Abe's presidency, where she's like, "Honey, you have to relax." She looks amazing.
She's like trying, like she was having a freak out. Mary Todd was, and like all the bells and whistles because her friend.
What was it? Gina Marie Rose?
Gina Marie Rose
was like, here.
Darling, you have to relax. Pull it together. We're in the public eye.
Like she's very good at it.
Yeah, Gina Marie, you are like the perfect picture of a politician's wife.
You are the girl who, like, when you're in the bathroom in the 1950s and one girl's crying, you like storm away, but then you come back and you give her a tissue and go, "Never let them see you cry."
Yeah.
And like you offer female kindness even though you're a CEO girl boss.
Yeah,
bitch.
the world has made you tough, but that doesn't mean you show fragility.
But you
to
uplift
others.
women. Look what you did to Mary Todd.
Literally.
I mean, nothing's gonna save this bitch, but you tried.
You tried. You tried. Gina Marie Rose. I love that name. God. Gina Marie Rose.
A triple threat.
Yeah,
Gina
I want a
Marie.
tube top that just says Gina Marie.
Gina Marie
Gina
Rose.
Marie
That's gonna be
Rose.
merch one
That's
day.
merch. Shout out.
People will be like, "We bow to you, Gina Marie Rose." That will be merch
We
one day.
promise you we will print your name on a tube top. Gina Marie Rose.
So she's our first surrogate, and then our second surrogate is Taylor Robinson.
Taylor Robinson. Okay, Mr. Rogers' wife.
Oh
kind of
my,
energy.
Taylor Robinson. You
Taylor
do not sound like you're
Robinson.
from the colonial times, bitch. You sound
No,
like you are
modern
from
day
the goddamn
bitch.
modern day. You're a modern day it girl, Taylor Robinson.
Hi, Taylor Robinson. Nice to meet you. Let's start the meeting.
With a name
That-
like that, you could start any meeting. You could write any book.
Yeah.
Okay. You could do. You're a professor of all subjecta.
Also, it's giving like Ballerina Farm, you know? I don't know if you're familiar with that person.
Farm?
Ballerina Farm is a Miss America that married a billionaire and then that took
Her name is Ballerina Farm.
well, her name's not Ballerina Farm, but that's her Instagram name.
Oh, like a farm for ballerinas.
Well, she was just Miss America, married a billionaire. Let me finish.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, I'm explaining it.
Stop cutting her off.
I'm actively explaining it to you. Moved to the countryside and had legitimately 10 children and is like sort of living like off the grid. You know what I'm talking
And
about?
she makes milks and she's always like, oh, I actually really like that girl.
I really like Ballerina Farm, but then it recently came out that they're billionaires and it's like she's always like, we're living off the grid, living on my land. And it's like, you're billionaires.
Yeah.
But
and she just makes milk.
yeah.
Oh, I
Taylor
love
Robinson,
that girl.
you're giving Ballerina Farm in a way that I love.
Where you're not a billionaire and it's just the light and love of your community.
Or you are.
I love
And
that.
that's great too.
So those are 2 surrogates. And now quick wings so we can have enough time to do our big Patreon segment.
I'll do quick wings if you
Quick
don't mind.
wings.
Please.
Being in Nashville, Tennessee,
Yeah.
and seeing the life we could build there together,
Yeah.
the 3 of us, accompany a skyscraper.
Yeah.
I see us there running the goddamn show. Do you
Sure.
understand? I got recognized in the popular bar. I got recognized in the popular bar by 2 girls,
Love that.
podcast fans.
Podcast. Hi, girls.
Hi, girls. Ladies.
And I got recognized by these 2 girls in front of the hottest guys in the bar. I was sort of inching my way closer to them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, making light eyes. And then in that moment when I got close to them, I got recognized in a big way. It was so awesome. And then I talked to one of them and he like clearly had a girlfriend, but he still flirted with me a little bit.
Done that raw. And thank you, girls, for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you made me look really, really cool.
Shout out, girls.
These were wings, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Those were my own wings.
Checking this week.
So I got recognized. Anyway, so good to see you guys.
And that made me feel like so cool. Goodbye.
Bye.
These are our quick
No,
wings.
I'm saying that the life we could build together makes me so excited
Yeah.
because I love both of you individually and together.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Understand.
And I'm just so excited about our futures as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
You're both gorgeous. You both are the lifeblood that keep me going. And with your love and passion, I can carry on.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
It's really good.
You're a well-spoken young woman.
I thought that was mediocre at best, but
Hey, even you're mediocre, just like you're
Gross.
crazy, is crazy to everybody. Okay, yeah. What you think is mediocre is magic. Okay, because Gabby, you spin. We all know Rumpelstiltskin.
Totally.
That
you rap.
curmudgeon, that goddamn curmudgeon, stealing away a beautiful woman and
Sort of
being
my
like,
type.
exactly,
your type.
like, and isn't that not what you do for all your boyfriends? Is you take all their fucking hay and you spin it to gold
So
until they
true.
become addicted to you and lock you away in a tower.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Okay, and then all you can do is spin and spin and spin. But you see, I'll just take your spun gold. Like, you know, like, I don't, and I'm not stingy with it neither. Like, you can keep it at my place. Okay. Because catch this, I've got some spins of my own.
Oh.
So why don't we get this weave mistress over here to spin our gold together?
Talk about
Okay.
the loom.
Talk about the
Hello.
loom. You're the string. I'm the hay.
I just
You're
thought
the loom.
What?
I just thought about that pilot Zach and I wrote where it's like we're ancient vampires.
Yeah.
But Zach, our 2 backstories are that Zach was the first baby born during the plague.
Yeah.
So everyone was obsessed with him.
We get, like, and the attention really went to my head.
Yeah.
Like,
And then I'm like a Nepo baby because my dad invented the loom.
so it's
So that's just
Just tying it all
that's something
together.
we've
that's just like in our
There's
cinematic
a
universe.
deep loom culture in this podcast.
we really like the loom.
Well, like there is a Sturbridge Village essence to this
Yeah.
podcast. Lizzie,
Yes.
you can do anything that you want, and I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm not like there's no hope for the future. You
You
take
fulfill your potential.
Thank you.
You take the goddamn bull by the horns, or the bull is in submission, and it is like, ow, uncle, uncle, uncle.
And you're like,
And you're like, say auntie. And
Say
now,
auntie.
and it is in the middle of it saying auntie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
You are my tether to the earth, and you are my tether to the sky.
Wow.
And together,
wow, that's nice.
That's
That's
really
really
nice.
actually
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
correct.
Yeah, that's right.
oh, I love you guys.
I love you.
You're the tether to the spirit realm.
That's true. So true.
I know.
And together we're the perfect coven.
And isn't that crazy,
We
girls?
are the witches of the daughters.
Those that you never
We
loved.
are the daughters of the witches
that
you
you've
forgot to
never
burn.
burned. I love you, girls. And we'll see you on the Patreon.
Over to the Patreon.